Packing up, heading out. Gonna head to a place unknown, but a little cabin out in the mountains. I'm Nick Ennin from Bellingham, Washington, and Mount Baker is my home mountain. This would be my 32nd year at Mount Baker, but I started riding when I was about 12. 21 years I've been snowboarding. I live for the seasons, you know. I live for, summertime for being out on the water, and I live for being in the mountains in the winter, and vice versa, and I've kept that lifestyle going. Out of high school, I started wakeboarding professionally, and that kind of gave me the opportunity to have the time off in the winter to actually push the sport of snowboarding and kind of get involved with it. And so I definitely know that wakeboarding was a big part of giving me the opportunity to spend the time in the mountains. And so the two have definitely gone kind of hand in hand to help each other, and with even style too, it's like I learned something on a snowboard and I can take that onto the wakeboard and vice versa. It seems like I never ever get sick of either one, because it's like I'm always excited for the next one as the seasons change. Ultimately, if I can find something that's natural that I can air off of and gap and spin and grab and tweak, like that's ultimately what I'm looking for, the least amount of work, the least amount of effort with the funnest ride, like that's pretty much where it's at. The ability to get on my sled and get out in the backcountry and just get into zones where nobody else is. We're at Baker right now, top of Baker at the steam vent. Just kicking it, checking it out. We got Morg right there. 8,000 feet, the wind's blowing, vent's howling. Get out there with my snowboard, and get lines that, I'm not crossing anybody's path, I'm finding my own stuff. So that's what I love about snowboarding right there, is finding a new path. Wildcard is what we've all of us guys here in the Northwest have really come together and made it, and produced some really cool videos and had some really good times. I think we had 36 people in our last movie, if people are wanting to be a part of it, have great footage, and have that same drive that we do, and I think that's what makes Wildcard cool, is we're not trying to cut out anybody. We want to include people and push the sport. One of my most memorable trips probably is going to Cook City, Montana. That place is pretty amazing. Huge drops, awesome lines, cool jumps, and we definitely had a good posse out there. Everybody threw down, so it was really cool being out there. Another spot that was really cool was Smiley Creek in Idaho. Going out there, getting to hang out with Smith and their Prospecting, Idaho. There's some pretty cool stuff because we had the ability to use a cat to build jumps into natural terrain, Came out here to Idaho and was following the group out here, and was coming out and made a wrong turn and discovered a pretty sweet pillow zone here. I've never really done too many switch pillow lines, and I got a cool one there. And then there was also this gap that I transferred off of a pillow over kind of a small chute and into like a spine pillow zone, and that was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done on a snowboard. When you connect the dots and you stomp the trick, it just, there's something that's gratifying with it that just, like stokes you out and makes you want to like keep doing it. Get yourself out there and do it. Point your nose down the hill, no side slipping. That's it.